So anyway, again, like we've said, past performance is not a guarantee of future results. And by the way, it assumes that all this stuff, and we touched on this briefly, just because brought up Trump and crypto, trying to make crypto the reserve currency. That's still a scary proposition, but all of this stuff assumes that life continues with no changes. We have political changes, we have demographic changes, we have economic policy and economic indicators. All of those things change the equation of everything. So nothing is static, especially with this current administration. I don't care if you're a fan of Trump or a big critic of him, everything is changing. And it's hard to feel a sense of security based on current events, which means stay the course. Better to keep doing something than nothing. Um, but these are crazy times. So when everything changes, the past almost becomes irrelevant. But at least I can get an idea. How did this fund perform based on the past events? Gives me an idea how might it perform with new events. Not that that's a guarantee, but I like to see what the fund trends to do. So anyway, all kinds of stuff on investing. This has been way too much. I don't think there's much of anything else to cover here, other than there are other ways to invest for the future. You do not necessarily have to invest in securities. I would hope to help people to do more tactical management, which means you're going to take charge of what you want to do and what you want to have happen. When you take charge, first of all, you own your results far better, and you're going to pay more attention, as opposed to, hey, I just did all the stuff my broker told me, and how come I'm lost 30%? Well, you kind of taking a passive role. If you're taking a passive role in your financial planning, you can't get mad when when you get passive results. And passive results often lend to hopefully temporary losses. But even then, temporary losses in 2008, it took 5.5 years. Can you take that kind of a risk? And I'm always cautious of that. Now, what are the alternatives? I like cash value life insurance for the reserve fund to then be deployed in however you want to use it. I like annuities, but again, annuities are for retirement. I usually am cautious of them when you're under the age of 50.
Yeah.
50 and over is acceptable, depending, right? There's different ways that these things can work, but like everything, it depends. But at the same time, if you're not at least an A minus rating with AM Best, I'm not touching it. Not for a lifetime payout contract. Um, hey, we're right at an hour.
Hey, we did it.
We did it, and of course, I went to the deep end, but I had to show off a little bit about some of this stuff. So it is what it is. So the important thing about investing is do it, get started with it, but try to find an investment strategy that works for you.